Welcome back to Sports Guys Only. We are back in studio with everyone but Carter. Carter's not here. He's already at early Thanksgiving dinner. This is the night before Thanksgiving, so we're all here, though.
It's probably having buttered noodles. It's his famous dish.
Maybe. Probably not. I'm sure someone else made dinner for them. No, Carter could probably make some dinner. He just needs.
Doesn't he? What is the thing
he
he always
needs to be
makes?
introduced to seasoning.
Yeah.
Seasoning.
Someone else needs to season
Seasonings.
it. Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're all back. This is fun, though. This is good.
God,
I'm glad
good.
we're all here.
Man, it's the best.
You missed it last week, Gavin, but the most tech-savvy guy on the podcast tried to host our podcast
How'd it go?
from Riverside.
We got there.
Was it pretty?
With gnashing of teeth and much chagrin, we got there.
Show what?
Chagrin.
Chagrin?
Yeah,
Chagrin.
I forget. We got to get him in an English class. But yeah,
Chagrin.
no,
Hey.
it was
Hey.
tough. It was tough. Tough look for our
Watch
guy.
it. Watch it, third place.
I'm already just stoking the flames here a little bit. Just
You're in second too,
Poking the
bitch.
bear.
You better watch your tone.
You're just one bad week away from tying me or ending up as the 2
I'm
seed.
not going to be the 2 seed, though. Let's be real. We know I'm going to win out.
In all likelihood, I told you when you left the other day from my house what's going to happen.
Yep. I'm going to beat the brakes off of Nathaniel.
I'm going to be 9-5. You're going to be 10-4. And we play each other in the last week. So barring you having some very poor performances for a points week, you're going to take
the
first
1
in the
seed.
league.
Yeah. Take the 1 seed, and then I'm going to beat the brakes off of Carter.
Which
I want to put up
means-
a 300 stack.
which means you would play Carter the first round of the playoffs because in this league everyone goes.
I want to put a 300 stack on Carter. I want to crush him.
Okay,
Crush his soul.
But the way you've been at managing your team this year,
The last 5 weeks, how we've been doing.
not so bad. You're still leaving like 20 points on the bench every week.
I'm sorry that all my players are stacked, and I have like 7 of the top 10 wide receivers.
I'm just saying, in all reality, what I could totally see happening is you get to the first week of playoffs and you're gonna win, but it could be like you need to have a good night on Monday.
I think I've got it ironed out now. I think I've got it ironed
God,
out.
that would be crazy.
That'd
I've
be so
got it
funny.
ironed out now. I've got it ironed out now. Who needs to sit?
because Carter has had big weeks. Like
His big
he's
weeks-
had a couple of big weeks. Week 1 he had 225 on me.
Yeah, but like that's his biggest week. And Cal, you and I both have put up 250 plus.
Yeah, but I'm just saying Carter has had a couple of weeks where he's had a good week.
And he's had some weeks where he would have lost in a 12-man league.
I don't know if he's been that bad. Nathaniel has been a couple times. So.
Carter's lowest is 127. My lowest is 115.
Have you looked at points for, points against in the
Yeah.
league?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have somehow played a layup schedule
Oh!
because
Oh, God.
everybody that plays you has their worst week.
That's not true.
And everybody that
Nathaniel's
plays
best-
Carter has their best week of their
Nathaniel's
lives.
2 best weeks have been against me.
Bro, have you seen Carter's points against?
Yeah, it's bad.
25,
He
39.
gets dicked down no matter who he plays. I don't know what the deal is, but
There
there's
is
like such a discrepancy. It's insane. What does Gavin have?
Wow. So, okay, the three of us, Gavin, 21-34, Cal, 22-20, me, 22-40, Carter, 25-40. So 300 more points
Yeah.
against.
Yeah, he ain't
Which,
shit.
to be fair, that means we're all scoring a lot on him. Like,
Yeah, no.
We
I get why
drafted
it
better.
happens.
Like, it
We
definitely-
drafted
yeah,
better.
I get
We
why
all-
it's
we
happening.
all
I'm just
drafted
saying
better.
he's getting.
but there's a reason he's lost 7 in a row.
we drafted better than him. I'm sorry that he drafted bad. He's a bad
and like
fucking
mine
GM.
and your best weeks are against Carter.
Oh,
So
No,
like those
my-
250 droppers.
My best
yours
weeks, my
was against
my 2
Nathaniel?
best weeks have been against him.
yeah, I think he had like 260 against me one time.
266
All
and
right, cool.
270.
That's so many
That's
points.
so many.
That's
What's
so
more
many
What's
points.
more wild
Yeah.
is the 1 week. If I had done it right, I would have had 305.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
my best week would have been 305, which is sickening. to
Okay,
think
let's
about.
go through the records right now. Gavinson first at 8-4, Cal second at 7-5, me third also 7-5, thanks to my sterling 4-0 record against Carter.
Carter's
who is 2-10.
He's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
For sure.
2-10 is diabolical.
The
Man.
thing that I worked out too is since we're only playing the regular season through 15 weeks, Nathaniel gets an extra game against Carter.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much.
God, I hope Carter can win one.
Because of the disparaging discrepancy where there's not an even amount of weeks for the teams. So, yeah, Nathaniel's got an extra game.
God, I
in there.
love that. I
So
love that
you
so
need
much.
that.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
If I end up getting second,
Because your point's 4.
not good.
Not good. Carter's got more points.
Yeah, this is the funny thing. So Carter has like 40 more points on the season than me, but he's 2-10. Dude, 2-10 is crazy.
2-10 is crazy.
That's
work.
one of the worst records I've ever seen in fantasy football.
He's also made some really bad GM moments where, like, the other week, he left 39 points on the bench.
Yeah, but I just think his team's so bad he doesn't even know what to do anymore. Plus, if I'm being honest, like part of me feels like some weeks he's just tanking.
You think so?
Well, he told me on the car drive how much funnier it would be if he went, because he's like, I'm already gonna lose no matter what. So
and now he's
like,
guaranteed last
he's like,
in the regular
isn't
season.
it funnier if I go to the week 1 of playoffs and actually have a game against Gavin if I'm 2-13?
But he won't.
And I was like, yeah, for sure, it's
But
way funnier.
He won't, though.
How crazy would it be if you lost to Carter in the opening
If I
round of the
lost
playoffs?
to Carter in the opening round of playoffs, I would probably need to be on like a watch list. Like send somebody over to check on my mental health.
Dude,
To be honest,
that's crazy.
Yeah, losing to 2-13 would feel really bad.
That would feel
Yeah,
terrible.
really
the
bad.
whole season just for nothing.
bro, my work would mean nothing. The fact that I have like multiple top 10 players for running back and receiver, and I have the number 1 quarterback, I would cry.
Are you guys ready to say I was right about George Pickens?
Yeah, considering
Yeah,
he's like
yeah,
the best
yeah.
player on my fantasy team. Yeah. He's a dog. Yeah.
He's a dog. Also, little maturity out of him.
I want to see a second season of this before I'll
Didn't
give him the
freak
maturity
out
thing.
when he got into that scuffle.
Yeah, man, he's making himself a lot of money this year. That's for
A
sure.
lot of money.
A lot of money.
So let me ask you something. Do you think he keeps it up next year?
Depends where he goes. Depends where he is.
Because the maturity thing is in question because he got sat for the first 2 drives for immature problems
When?
in the last game.
This week he got sat?
They got sat.
well,
Him
the
and
fir-
CD
the
got
fir-
sat
the
for the
very
first
first
2
drive.
drives. The first 2 drives.
Yeah. No, I saw that. I
Yeah,
saw
they
that.
got
That was
sat.
for something else, though.
No, it was
That's-
because they stayed out too late.
I know.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
They
They're at the
missed
strip
curfew.
club. They're at the strip club.
They missed the curfew.
They're at the
curfew.
strip club. Strip club.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, absolutely. Of all the people in this room, absolutely not.
Do you have a problem with your boys staying out a little late and then balling out the next day?
I do, and it's George Pickens. That motherfucker should be
Yeah.
in here studying the playbook, being better. Because
Yeah.
he's had immaturity issues in the past.
I think
If
it's
you've
always
showed me that you are like, if you want to be immature and really good, Michael Irving. Immature, really good. No argument. Pickens last year, garbage. Hot garbage and immature.
Yeah.
This year, really,
also
really
was getting the
good.
ball from Kenny Pickett.
Either way, my point is good play this year, less immaturity.
Yeah.
I can't see you start to slide because then I wonder, are we going to have a relapse?
Yeah, I felt like it was. To
Yeah,
me,
we
it was
get
like,
it.
oh,
you, you want your quarterback to have a little bit of swagger and you want your wide receiver out, past curfew having some swagger. We get it. You do not want the typical.
I was going to say I felt better about it that he was not alone.
Oh,
Like
that
I was,
he's corrupting
I felt,
CD Lamb, the solid
no,
professional.
he is not corrupting CD Lamb. Definitely not.
Keeping
No.
CD out past curfew.
No, CD. I don't think George Pickens kept CD out past
You think?
curfew.
Come on.
I
CD's
think
never had that issue
CD
before.
is the guy, bro. CD is one of the best 4 receivers in the NFL right
Yeah,
now.
but I
Maybe
think-
5, but
But I think he's a constant pro. I think he's the kind of guy that's in early and in the playroom.
no, I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't.
You think he's
I think
you think
he's
he's
just a-
you think he's the boy out on the
I
streets?
think he does. I think he puts in that work,
But
but
you
I think he gets up
parties?
at 8 a.m. if he wants to.
Think he parties
not
hard?
6 a.m. I don't think he parties hard. I just think all these guys, like, it's like I don't party hard, but do I stay up late with my boys every once in a while? Yeah. They were in Vegas, weren't they?
We when we stay up
Were
late
they in
together-
Vegas?
I think
Right? No, who'd they just play? The Eagles?
no, I thought it was.
Oh, maybe it was Vegas.
When we
I don't
stay
know.
up
when they
late.
did that thing, it was Vegas.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
we stay out late, we are at someone's house. We are not at the strip club.
Are you going to be where you said you would be in the morning?
Yes, I'm usually where I said I'm going to be in the morning. Yes.
I guess I'm fine with it then.
It's actually
But
crazy.
yeah, no, it's curfew. They shouldn't have done it. They got sacked for 2 plays. Then they came out
2 drives.
and 2
I
drives.
thought it was
and
one
George-
drive.
I thought it
I
was
thought
2.
so too.
Because I
I
thought it
thought-
was drive number 2. They scored the touchdown.
Right. That's what
Maybe
I
it
thought.
was just one drive.
I think it was
thought
one
2
drive.
drives.
Either way, George Pickens comes out. He's 9 for 9 for 146 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, and he is
CDs out
one of 2 players on the season right now with 1,000+ yards.
Yeah.
Him and Jackson Smith
Dog,
and Jigba.
absolute dog.
Crazy.
Guy's a
okay, how much money do you
freak.
think he signs for now? Say he continues this. He maybe doesn't go absolutely crazy, but he finishes the season with, I don't know, 1,400 yards. A few more touchdowns. Looks just like the best wide receiver 2 in the league, for sure.
He's a wide receiver 1.
Right. But
it just depends if they can get. It's like T. Higgins. Like Higgins is a 1, but he's on a team where he's a 2.
Yeah.
You know,
de facto
so-
2 because the other guy is that good.
I think the biggest question is he going to stay in Dallas? There's no chance that, I don't know. It seems unlikely that they could pay him the same amount of money that another team's going to be able to pay him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's the cool guy and takes a cut to stay in Dallas.
If I'm going to tell you this right now, Pickens should stay in Dallas.
If he's smart, that would be
if
what he
he's
does.
smart and he cares about his legacy at all, he's going to stay in Dallas.
Yeah, he won't do that. If he can get way more money. I'm sorry. If he can get way more money, he's
If
going to
it's
leave.
close, because there's no
What's
state
close,
taxes
though?
in
Like
Dallas.
within 10% or like
Well, but 10%
That's-
is literally the difference in state taxes.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you ever?
Close is like 10%. But like, what if somebody's like, hey, Dallas wants to pay you
It'll be close.
18 and we'll pay you
No,
27?
Dallas won't even offer that. They'll know what he's worth.
Okay.
They'll know what he's worth. What do you think he's worth?
16
Pickens?
million.
16?
16
No, he's more
not
than that,
16.
man. He's 25.
plus.
Yeah.
He's probably 25 to 28.
I'm thinking 28 to 30.
Man, that's a lot.
What are they paying Jamar?
37 and a half.
37 and a half.
And
Or 37.25 or
Jets
something.
is at
35.
35. Oh, feels like a steal now.
I don't feel like
Especially-
$5 million less than Jefferson.
Well, I mean, some of the other contracts we've seen, I think you got to think.
I'd have to look at some other. Let's just call him a 2. I'd have to look at other number 2s.
Man, we're paying Jefferson $35 million to get the ball thrown to him like 4 or 5 times a game, 48 yards. Nice. I like that. Money well spent.
Hey, still better than what we paid Brian O'Neill. Was it Brian O'Neill's contract that you had a cow about, or whose offensive
He's
line
making
contract?
like $24 million a year. So
Was it Brian O'Neill?
It's pretty high.
that was one of the guys. Yeah.
There was somebody that when we looked up what they made and what their cap hit was, I thought
Yeah.
Cal was gonna have a stroke.
Yeah, it was O'Neal.
Was it
for sure.
O'Neill?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, all right. Yeah. Like, is he better than Garrett Wilson?
Pickens right
Yeah.
now?
Right now,
Well, I just mean like, is he better than Garrett Wilson all around?
the hard part is like we only have the one season. So
Is he better than Terry McLaurin, Brandon Ayuk?
Brandon
Yep.
Ayuk for sure? Because Brandon Ayuk is kind of a prima donna little bitch.
Yeah, what's
is he
going
better
on
than
there?
he's
DJ
getting
Moore?
cut.
Is that actually happening?
Yeah, apparently.
Is he better than
Well-
DJ Moore?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say he's better than Ayuk. More Wilson's probably a toss up.
How much did Ayuk get paid?
Ayuk's
26.
annual salary
Mm-hmm.
$30 million.
Was it 30?
Wow.
Yep.
That's all.
DJ Moore 27 and a half.
So Pickens has got to be coming in saying
30.
Probably
I'm
28
worth
to
27 to
30.
30.
Yeah,
What
but
are you gonna do about
Ayuk
it?
was an overpay, I think.
A little bit, yeah.
I
Ayuk
said
was
that.
definitely an overpay.
Yeah.
He's also not getting any of the money.
I'm just saying DJ Moore is an overpay. Once you have like 3 or 4 guys that are an overpay, like you go down that list, like
That's
all
how-
these
that's
wide
how-
receivers that are like, if you're a starting wide receiver 1, you're making 24 plus. Like that's bare minimum. And if you are, your contract is maybe old. So like anyone who's signed in the last few years, like with DJ Moore is making 27.5 million. Pickens is going to make more than DJ Moore, in my opinion. The only thing that brings that contract down is the off the field stuff and the on field antics. But you know,
But
him
that
just
and we,
being immature.
and we only have one season.
Damn,
we
it's
have
been a
one-
hell of a season.
I'm not taking away, and you were right. He's played really good. He is a freak athlete, but you still only have one.
I know the problem is right though is like Dak is the one delivering the ball to him. Who maybe Dak just hasn't gotten enough respect. I've been a Dak hater at times.
Dak
I've
is
always
a
thought he was
great.
the middle of the pack.
He's a
but-
great regular season slinger. He just chokes.
Yeah.
That's Dak.
Yeah, for sure. But I just think, it depends on where you're going to play and what that looks like. But yeah, I don't know. I think 28 and 28 to 30 seems like what he's going to want. And
bet,
I think someone's going to give it to him.
I just feel
The
like
Raiders, they'd cut that check today.
the problem.
Yeah, so he could
is
get
who's going to
200
sling him
yards.
on the
To go to the
rock.
Raiders,
The problem is no one's going to sling him on the
but-
rocks. Then we go back to the Steelers numbers, which is not good numbers.
The Steelers numbers were horrible. Yeah, that's the problem for Pickens.
That's what I'm saying. And that's the thing. He needs to be careful because if he goes back to his shitty QB and he puts up shitty numbers.
Yeah, but if you
He's
sign a
gonna-
4-year contract with $30 million a year, yes, you probably care.
You're not going to get another contract. That's what I'm saying. So say
But,
he goes to the Raiders and he puts up 4 years like he did last year. You think he gets another contract?
Not for huge
No.
money. Right. But like at the same time, he has $100 million. So it's like,
I'm going to tell you this right now. The season that he's had this year guarantees him another contract. Like he could go into the next contract
And
4
have
years,
4 trash
4 years,
seasons.
120, and he could look like he did with the Steelers for 4 years. He is going to get not a big contract, but he is going to be on another contract because they're going to say, well, look at how he was when he had a team that was somewhat organized with a good quarterback. And then it'll be like, it's going to be a fucking LA Ram or a San Francisco 49ers or like a team that has the organizational stuff figured out, a coach who knows how to call plays, and a quarterback that can deliver the football. And they're going to be like, yeah, we'll give you $10 million this year. Why don't you come in here and ball the fuck out? Look at Devontae Adams with the Rams.
man, he looks.
Yeah, but
I mean,
so-
that guy
you-
is a
but you could-
touchdown machine.
But you could make the same argument for D-Hop looking DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, but
looking
he's in a
like,
way worse situation.
Yeah. Devontae's eating right now.
Devontae is eating.
I'm
With
just
or
saying,
without-
It's
with
winning me weeks. if
with
you want
the
to.
Raiders-
Winning
Me too. Me too.
with the
It's
Raiders,
winning me weeks.
Devontae Adams looked washed.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the Raiders, I thought Devontae Adams was like,
Keenan Allen.
yeah, exactly.
Allen
Though
looks
it's the same
washed.
thing. You see what I'm
But-
saying?
but-
Like they're
but-
just going to go to a team. Like it's going to be the Chiefs, the Rams, the Niners. It's going to be one of those teams. They're going to be like, look at how good he was with Dak. He
I
needs
think
to
the
give him
hard.
$10 million.
I think the hard part is though is Devontae Adams was arguably a top 3 wide receiver in his prime, and Keenan Allen was a top 5 wide receiver in his prime. We have one season of George Pickens being a top 2 stat guy currently.
That's pretty high up.
Yeah, but one season. Devontae Adams had how many?
I know.
6,
I know, but I'm just
7?
saying Devontae Adams is also on like his 3rd or 4th contract.
Yeah, but 6
Like,
or
he's
7
alive.
great years.
I
Yeah,
know,
but he
but
also
I
had
do-
Rodgers slinging him the ball, though.
But
Well, yeah.
but bro, it's going to be Pickens. He's going to be what, like 29 when that contract is up?
yeah, he's
Yeah,
young.
but if you-
Someone
if
is
you're-
gonna
if
be
you're
like,
29.
yeah,
and
sure.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
If I'm a GM and you've had 5 trash years and 1 good one, I'm like, dude, what's the problem here?
Okay.
I think Ayuk's gonna have the same problem though because you went and pay me, and now you didn't hold up your end of the deal. Who's gonna come to the table and pay you the same money again?
You saw that, right? They voided all that guaranteed money.
Yeah, because
Because he
didn't-
doesn't show up to
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Right.
And then they released, dude, he showed up to 1 required event. 1 out of like 100.
It's actually nuts.
You haven't communicated. You haven't multiple emails and text to your agent and to you, no responses back. You just ghost everybody.
Right.
You're telling me that
I can't believe they're
The-
paying him.
What a mistake.
you're going to tell me
anything.
the Chiefs are going to pick that up and be like, yeah, we'd love to have this fucking
Yeah.
shit show in our house.
yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, they
the
probably
Chiefs
will.
are definitely picking that guy up.
They probably will.
and they're
They
going to be like,
need
yeah, you
to.
come in here and you don't show up, we'll just cut you. We don't care. We'll give you $10 million next year.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to do. And
Okay.
then he's going to come in there and he's going to ball the fuck out and then he's going to get another contract somewhere
I don't know
else.
if he's
like
got
that.
it though after that injury.
We'll
Ayuk,
see.
I don't know. That,
with
I
that,
don't
with
know
that
that
knee,
either,
we
but-
haven't seen what it looks like.
Right. It's been
And-
over a year since he played football.
And apparently the few light practices he's done did not look good from what the report I
sure.
read.
I believe it.
Okay,
So-
I have to ask the question because we're talking about wide receivers. And I know that there's usually a story around running backs when they get into late 20s. And right around 30, it falls off a cliff. What happened to Cooper Kupp?
Well, he left Matthew Stafford. That's what
Like,
happened to Cooper Kupp.
seriously, though? Like, he's like...
Cooper Kupp is
Does
the
nothing.
same kind of player as Devontae Adams.
I have a disagreement there.
He is a guy that when you need a touchdown from like the 8-yard line, you just throw him a slant and he'll catch the ball. That's what you. But you need a quarterback that can hit you. Before he's throwing the ball before you're making your cut, and like he just doesn't. He just
I think you saw a
It's
guy
weird.
hit. So like Eric Dickerson said this that year he has the record. He's like, the next year I was still dealing with small injuries and ailments from overwork from my record year.
Mhm.
The same thing happened with AP. Put up big numbers. What was the next year like? Fall off. Saquon Barkley. I think Kupp had those 2 years back to back of such high use. I think that next year you saw that like, I just can't keep this up. And then you started to falter and then you get used less and then it just starts to fucking
How
snowball.
old is Cooper Kupp too?
I think he's in his 30s.
I think so too.
31 or 32?
I think he's like 31.
I'll look it up.
I'm going to say 31 or 32.
Yeah, I was just surprised because like
I think that snowball effect is huge. I think
32.
Bam.
That's the thing though too, is
Yeah.
like that's just that age.
Yeah.
You know,
true.
like you got to be really extraordinary or completely alter your game. Like the way Devontae Adams is playing right now with the Rams is not the way he
Catching
played.
1 yard tutties.
It's not the way he played, you know, like all the time with Rodgers. Like it's what he specialized in. It's just being like, you cannot stop Devontae Adams on a 1 yard slant. Like you are just fucked. Like,
My stat against Carter, 3 catches, 3 touchdowns, and 7 yards might be the most diabolical thing I've
That's
ever
so
done.
messed up.
To
That's
somebody.
amazing.
That's
I
so
literally,
messed up.
I was like hunting and I opened it and I was like, damn, 3
Bro.
touchdowns, 3 catches, 7 yards.
21.7
21 points off 7 yards is
Dude,
incredible.
He ended that game with like, I think 28 and a half and like 30 yards, 3 touchdowns and 5 receptions.
Now Puka's been hurt too, but I
Puka's
won't
been
lie.
banged up.
Even when he came
Devontae
back
is
though.
fucking up my shit with Puka.
I am
Bad.
costing
Yeah.
you some moments.
Oh,
Not
Oh,
gonna
you're
lie.
costing me
Yeah.
2 touchdowns.
When-
a game
when-
right now.
when
It's the
Puka came
worst.
back-
Sorry.
I was actually, because I have him in another league too, I was kind of worried when Puka came back that the numbers would plummet, and it hasn't really happened.
They
because
haven't plummeted
It's
from the
too
targets.
automatic.
By
The
the way-
targets are too good, but Devontae Adams is automatic within 5 of
Oh
the
yeah,
end
no,
zone.
Puka's still got 100 yards every game. He just can't find the fucking end zone anymore
Because the
now
problem
they're
is
at the
Puka-
8-yard line.
Well-
And who's better at an 8-yard slant than Devontae Adams? Nobody in the world. Okay, like
That's it. I literally, you and I were playing each other. They threw Puka like a 62-yard fucking pass, got on the 6. Devontae Adams, 6-yard reception, a touchdown.
Immediately.
I
Just,
was
like,
like,
equalizes
I was
it
like,
instantly.
thank
Yeah.
when they threw him that ball and he didn't get in the end zone. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was like, no, not going to see a touchdown out of that guy.
Yep. Okay, speaking of that,
Just automatic.
listen to this. This stat is crazy. So Matt Stafford hasn't thrown a pick since week 3. He
Yep.
has 30 touchdowns and 2 picks on the season.
he's making an argument.
People were thinking he was going to retire before this year. What?
Maybe unpopular. He's making an argument for MVP.
100%
Oh,
he is.
Yeah.
He's in my
He's
opinion
making
the
a
lead.
lot better than somewhat.
I
Of
mean,
an
he's the
argument.
front runner right now in my
He's-
book.
I had Josh Allen there for a while, and Josh is not Matt Stafford at the moment.
Josh Allen does not look that good right now.
Not the last
He's
2
fine,
weeks.
but I will
mean,
tell
if
you
this guy
another
goes
guy we need
40
to consider for MVP. Myles Garrett.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Are you
If he
kidding me?
breaks the sack record,
He's got 18
Yeah.
sacks this year, dude.
he has. Is it?
Do you know
is
that?
it
He might blow it out of the
is
water.
It 7 more than the next nearest person? I think it's 7 more.
I don't know, but
I
he's
think it's
got
11 and a half
18
is the next
sacks.
nearest guy. Yeah,
I think he needs
crazy.
5 more in the next 6 games to break the record.
And he's
No, he's got. You have to.
23.
23.
23.
Yes, he's got 18, so he only needs 5 in 6 games.
he's
had
averaging like 2 to 3.
10
He's averaging
sacks
2 a game.
He's had 14 sacks in the last 5 games.
Yeah,
He's crushing.
he's
I'm
crazy.
pretty sure. I'll double check.
Miles
that.
Garrett's a problem.
Yeah, he's insane.
I mean, he's like one of the only reasons why Cleveland is ever in any of these games that they've been playing, because their defense is good, and it's mainly because of him. He's crazy.
he's insane. He's a complete freak. Like,
Yeah, it
it's-
would be cool to see him win MVP as a defensive player, because it has become such a quarterback award.
it honestly is, and it's such bullshit.
Okay, in the last 4 games, he has 13 sacks. In the last 5 games, he has 14 sacks.
Okay, but how cool would it be if he breaks the sack record in the same season that Taylor breaks the all-time rushing record, touchdown-wise?
That would be very cool.
That'd be sick.
That would be cool.
'Cause
I don't.
then they
I
both
don't
There's a
know.
lot of
Taylor
records
had a
get-
very bad game this past week.
There's
he's
going to be
kinda
a
fallen
lot
off
of
a bit.
records broke this year. CMC's on pace to be the first 1,100 yard player from both passing and receiving and rushing.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor has a chance to beat the record for touchdowns.
He did kind of. He has kind of fallen off
He
the last
has had a
couple
bad
weeks,
game
though.
last. It saved me last week. Thank God. Needed
Yeah.
that. Needed that bad.
Did you see that the Lions O-line is so bad that they have Frank Ragnow coming back?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's why he's coming back. I heard he wants to come back was what I read.
Nah, I think they made a call and said, hey,
I think they called him up and they were
You
like,
think
hey.
so?
Yeah.
Oh, the thing I saw was like a source. It just says a source, but it was like he's always wanted to play for a possible contender and they think they can make a run with a little bit of help. So he's in.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly. They think they can make a run with a little bit of help.
yeah.
Hey, dude, our O-line is
Is
not
ass.
that good without you. Can you come back, please?
Mm-hmm. Which,
Yeah.
by the way,
And they were
Wouldn't
like,
you though?
and he was like,
if I called
oh,
you,
I'm a vet and I skipped all the bullshit I didn't want to do and I just got to show back up now and mash. Yeah.
wouldn't
I need,
you come
what
back?
do you need me for? 8 weeks? Yeah. Cut me that fat check. Let's get this thing going.
yeah, dream
Hell
scenario
yeah.
for a guy
No
like that.
training
For
camp,
sure.
no bullshit.
That's like the life for an O-lineman. You just skip all the bullshit. I'm still a big body. Oh, you want to pay me $10 million for 7 games? Let's go.
I love it. Let's go. Also, speaking of the Lions and that O-line, the guy running behind them, Jahmyr Gibbs.
oh, wow.
Carter, by the way, wanted me to make
Wow.
sure I mentioned he still thinks that the Lions are frauds. So
What?
I hope nothing good upon him.
they shouldn't
sometimes.
have won that game last week.
Correct.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Correct. They should
team
not have
on
won.
my back.
Shouldn't have won that game.
Yeah, but
last
the
week.
problem is you could say that about a lot of teams. San Francisco's at games they don't deserve to win, and CMC goes,
Yeah,
"Hey
but-
man, Daddy's home." Like,
yeah, but that type of game against the Giants? Come on.
Yeah, but
Hey,
the
man.
Giants with
Hey, man.
Jameis.
Hey, man.
And now listen.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah,
hold
that's
on,
true.
Hold on. We're not going to go
Jameis is
there.
a
We're going to
dog.
bring up something else. Houston just beat the brakes off the Bills, and I mean the brakes
They didn't
off
beat.
the.
No, they didn't. They didn't beat the brakes off the Bills.
Did you watch that game?
Yeah, I saw pieces
The
of the.
I
highlights
watched
from
the
it. It was,
whole
what,
game.
23 to
I watched
19?
the whole game. It was depressing to watch Josh Allen miss open receivers and play horribly.
That's because the Houston defense is like the number 1D in the league.
They are the number 1 D in the league.
You still shouldn't play that bad when you come off a week when you put up 350 yards passing and 5 touchdowns.
That's true. That was shocking to
like
see it.
you literally
Yeah.
crush a team.
Yeah.
Even with 2 picks, you still had 2 rushing touchdowns, 40 or 60 yards on the ground, and almost 350 through the air. And then you lay ass the next week. What are we doing?
I don't know, man. That the D line for Houston,
I know.
so
but
good.
Still.
dude, it reminded me a little bit of what it looked like when the Eagles D line went up against that Chiefs O line in the Super Bowl, and it just was like they can't stop them.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like he's running for his life. And the only reason why it wasn't even worse is that Josh Allen is a brick shithouse.
Big Ben, but mobile.
Yeah, they got after him.
I mean,
They were in
dude,
the backfield.
You have
it
to.
was.
You have to be on him.
Is it Verse? Is that one of the guys?
Yeah.
And Daniil Hunter.
Oh, no, I think Verse plays for the Rams, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Pretty sure.
Oh yeah, because they
If
were
you-
eating
if-
the Bucs O line for lunch.
If you let Josh sit in the pocket, it's not gonna be a good day for you.
Yeah, I think that's true, but either way, Josh Allen's got to be better.
He does. He cannot lose that.
You
Not
just,
after
can't, you just can't play like that. You can lose that game, but you can't lose it
you can't
23 to 19
Well, and you can't miss multiple open
to
receivers.
Mills.
to Davis Mills.
Oof.
Multiple open receivers, and I'm talking not
System
close throws.
QB,
like
if you've
bad.
ever seen one.
Wow,
Yeah.
we're going back to the system QB talk.
Davis
Well,
Mills.
Davis
think so?
Mills is a system.
I mean, at best,
He's maybe
At
not a
best.
system
I say
QB.
he might even
actually.
be a systems QB.
He's like a practice squad.
he's
QB,
like
but
he's
a backup QB.
come in and just be serviceable for a couple weeks. Okay.
Hey, Jacoby Brissett's a backup QB, and he's looking not bad.
No, I'm not saying. Yeah, Davis Mills. I don't think he's that bad. He's not that good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Where do you think Kyler
Here-
lands?
Kyler?
Yeah, I don't think he's with Arizona at the end of the year.
Oh no. Well, at the end of the year, like you mean after the season?
Yeah, after the season.
I don't think he's in Arizona.
Where do you
after
think he
the
goes?
season. I don't know. I think it
Las Vegas?
depends on what happens with the draft and who picks up players and stuff. I could see him with the Saints.
I could see him with the Raiders too.
I could see him with the Raiders. I could see him with the Saints. But I don't really know. I mean, who the hell? Yeah, I have no idea.
Cleveland, maybe.
I don't know. Could be Cleveland. Just
What about
depends.
Shadur?
Because they won't. You know what they're gonna do. They're gonna. Oh God.
I love
they're
that so
gonna.
much.
They're gonna screw that kid.
All I know is, pretty sure he's who the Browns fans have been looking for.
That's right.
You know what they're gonna do?
Perfect timing.
Could you imagine if they like Shadur? Sorry, you're gonna be the backup, and we're gonna start Kyler Murray. Do like similar what they did to Baker.
You know, it'd be even crazier. Guess who's on the sidelines right now for the Browns? Who's back and healthy? Deshaun Watson.
What? He's back and healthy?
He's traveling with the team.
I didn't see that.
He is on the sidelines.
How is he not just retired at this point?
He probably should with the secondary
still
rape
paying him.
allegation.
Man, it's
They're still paying him,
My
so he's
goodness.
just like you're gonna show up for $35 million a year.
Could you imagine if they start him over Shadur?
I absolutely can imagine that.
I
Are you
can't.
kidding me?
It's just such a Browns move. Such
the
a Browns
Browns
move.
are so mismanaged right now. I can see them doing anything. I mean, they legitimately had their backup quarterback took no snaps with the one team for 5 weeks.
Crazy work.
That's
yeah.
egregious.
How can that happen?
How can that happen?
Yeah.
How can that happen? The other thing I'll say about this, I used to like Kevin Stefanski. This whole incident has made me hate Kevin Stefanski.
It doesn't. It's not a good look.
It doesn't
It's
look
a
great for
terrible
him.
look.
Yeah.
Not a good look for him.
And I just want to know who is actually in charge over there. Like, who's
Do you think
making
it's
the
him?
decisions? I don't know. That's what I'm confused about. I can't tell if it's the GM, if it's Andrew Barry. I damn sure don't think it's Jimmy Haslam. His kids have been showing up in Shadur jerseys since game 1 this year. Like,
Yeah.
they've been wanting Shadur to play.
The other
And these owners, like, half the time, these owners, dude, like, if their kids say you got to let Shadur play, like, they
I
probably
wonder-
want Shadur to play.
I wonder if going to just like a badly run org like tainted Stefanski, right? Because like when he was here, people liked him a lot.
Yeah.
I think it taints a lot of people when like you
But
go to
he
the
won-
Raiders and you have to pay for Skittles in the vending machine.
Oh,
The fuck are we doing here?
He won Coach of the Year twice with
Yeah,
Cleveland.
yeah.
Like, he's been there a long time.
Mhm.
He was there since Baker got there.
Yeah, but isn't he the one
Yeah.
that got rid of Baker?
That's what I don't know.
Like,
That's what I don't know anymore. And that's where I'm just like,
because like the Baker move alone,
I don't
if
know.
that's him, bro.
I don't think it was
that,
though,
That might legitimately cook as a top 5 worst decision of an org
because
that I've ever seen.
they kept when I saw that all go down. I remember there being tons of like interviews with the GM specifically about that, which makes sense. You'd be in charge of personnel, but like it didn't seem like Stefanski ever really spoke on it. Which I feel like if he felt strongly enough about like get rid of Baker, he would have said that, right?
no, because think about like other coaches. Like,
Yeah,
the
coaches
Chiefs have
speak and
guys
stuff.
coming
Yeah.
in and out.
Yeah,
Andy Reid's not sitting there behind the mic like, yeah, we just didn't think he was that good of a player.
yeah. Andy Reid out here just be like, yeah, he's buns, get him out.
They don't do that. Like, coaches,
No,
I think
Some coaches
gotta,
do. Some coaches do.
You got to be pretty bad.
like Sean Payton would do that.
Sean Payton, Bill Belichick used to do it.
No, I'm not saying nobody
Oh.
does. I'm just
Like
saying.
I'm
Sean,
just saying,
Sean,
there
Sean
are- there's
Payton,
like-
Russell Wilson beef. I'm here for it.
Like there are certain coaches where you're like kind of an asshole where you don't mind being like that player, he's done.
But Sean Payton also never went to an interview and was like, yeah, Russell Wilson sucks, so he's not going to be our starter
he
anymore.
he basically
He
did.
came
though.
pretty close.
I mean, without overtly saying it, he
Yeah,
pretty
I
much
was just saying,
did.
I don't know how much closer do you want him to get to? Do you want him to just come on and be like, Russ's ass?
Like he like said stuff like we need better from the quarterback. Like quarterback play has to be better. Or like I don't know. He basically
yeah,
shadowed.
no,
what were
he
you
gave us-
looking for here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that's different too, though. Like
I
you'll
don't
see,
know,
like,
man. He clearly hated
dude,
Russell.
McDermott has said multiple times we need better play out of Josh. That doesn't mean they're cutting Josh.
Yeah, but
Hold
you
on.
can tell he actually likes him. Sean Payton fucking hated Russell Wilson.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying he didn't.
I say, so it's different. It's different when Sean McDermott, after a bad game, comes out and goes, we need Josh to be better. Or we need our QB play to be better. And it's different when Russ has an average game or an above average game and Sean Payton goes, we still need him to be better. Like, and he's still roasting him. Like, never giving the flowers.
Yeah.
Because when Josh puts up numbers, McDermott's the first guy to be like, our QB is our leader. Like, he is the guy.
I honestly, I can't lie. I hope to watch Sean Payton fail.
Oh my God, yeah.
Really?
Like,
Oh, yeah.
I literally just
I
like
live for him not
him
succeeding.
losing games. I cheer that on.
So
Yes.
this will sound
Makes me so
unpopular.
happy.
I
Oh,
would have
yeah, me
thought
too.
of the 4 of us in this room,
three of us right now.
Well, I'm saying the four of us that do this pod.
Yeah.
I would have thought you two would be the supporters of him and his style.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so we're all agreement.
No.
I've thought since he was with the Saints, he's a fucking douche.
Well, yeah, he's been a douche.
The moment for me that sold, well, I mean, obviously, Bountygate was
the Bountygate thing for any
horrendous.
Vikings fan.
That
stings,
right there, it's like that cuts really deep. But for me too, when he did that just like childish skull chant at the fans right before the Minneapolis Miracle happened, is like one of the greatest moments
Sweetest
of just like
victory.
you earned that, every bit of that, like dropping on your head.
See,
I love it.
I didn't like the way he would treat I feel
You mean like a vet who shows up for everything, like Russell Wilson?
well that, but like when he was with the Saints, when he was with the Saints, there were times where he was like shitting on Drew Brees, and I'm like, dude.
The crazier part
If
to
there's
me,
He just has so much ego.
if there's one person in that org that you probably can't shit on, it's probably Drew fucking Brees or
Yep.
Reggie Bush.
the
What are we
weirdest thing
doing?
too is like he showed up. The offense has been abysmal. It's in complete shambles, and Wilson is having statistically
Decent games.
a pretty good year, and he's just trashing this dude. And like that combined with the way he's been talked about from other players who have played for him, the way that he treats his players, then going into the Bountygate thing, like I want him this year. I hope they're like 14-3 and they just get dusted in the first round of the playoffs. That would make me so
Man,
happy.
it would be
just crushed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll watch the game just to watch him lose, hopefully.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
like the camera view of him with that like sour puss, like where he purses his lips
Oh,
real
he's
tight.
mad. I hope
where he
he's
kinda
mad. the
puts them
whole
really
fucking
tight.
I
time.
just
love
know that
watching
you
it.
like
Yeah.
you like a coach with a little bit of edge to him, so I thought that would
Yeah,
kind of
but
fall
like,
in.
You
little
know
bit.
me. I'm big on like the way you treat people, ethics, morals.
ethics,
like,
morals, yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
character. Like that stuff is really important to me. And if you have an edge because of those things, that I'm for. Like we are not going to bend the rules for some fucking guy. You know, we're not
Yeah.
going to treat players differently. We're going to treat everybody with respect. If you put in the work, I'm not going to shit talk you in front of the mic. That kind of guy.
Yeah.
If that means sometimes CD Lamb goes out late and he gets benched for a drive,
Okay.
that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But when it means you're sitting up there talking about players the way he talks about them, putting bounties out for injuring other teams' players, like that guy's a total tool bag.
He just
dude.
seems like he sees everything as like very like expendable, and he's just got a massive
He's
ego.
expendable.
Yeah,
That's the best part.
I don't know. He just seems like someone who rode on the coattails of Drew Brees for a long time, and he's an okay coach.
Yeah, he's nothing.
Nothing crazy.
Not a
But-
top 10 coach.
Yeah.
He's a good coach.
Think he's top 10 coach all time?
He's very smart.
Not all time.
Think he's top 10 coach all
Fuck
time?
no.
Okay.
All time, no. But he's a good coach. He's a good coach.
Like, he
I don't
he
like
knows
him.
football.
Yeah, he
for
knows
sure.
football really well.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to Drew Brees talk about the way that they came like at the end of his career with the play calls, Sean Payton's very fucking smart at football. Like he literally is changing every play. Like it's not a play. It's a formation stacked with every route for every receiver is different every single fucking play. Z flash, X whip, Y trail, like, you know, I mean, he's running all those, you know, Z hot. Like he's every single receiver is getting an individual new route. There's no play,
Yeah.
you know,
That's nuts. Yeah.
which is like
I just-
a lot of coaches do that, but like the way that Peyton, when you listen to Breeze talk about the way that Peyton would change all of the different formations and the stuff in the game. I mean, like Peyton is an offensive genius. Like he's very smart. It's just he's a complete tool bag.
He's just a douche.
Yeah, he's just got a huge ego.
Yeah.
he's not the kind of coach that I like.
Yeah.
I like a coach that like in a private room I will chew your ass, but in the media, you're my guy.
That seems like how Andy Reid would be.
That's what I'm saying. Andy Reid, Kevin O'Connell, Trevor, like Shanahan, all those guys. Like Andy Reid's not bashing Mahomes after a bad game.
Dude, Kyle Shanahan was fucking hot with Brock Purdy the other night.
After the third pick,
yes.
after the third pick,
And the delay game.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Did you see him after the delay game? I thought he was going to have a fucking heart attack.
He showed him some emotion there. I'm not gonna lie.
He was
That felt
so pissed.
That felt kind of like a look, man. We're paying you a shitload of money to be really good. Don't do these like rookie like bullshit things, dude.
That game was tough because two of those picks were like I would say, very good defensive plays that you can't really help.
I heard this very funny thing, but it was the other day. Basically, they were talking about Purdy's interceptions, and they were like, Purdy is the best interception thrower in the NFL. Like, every time he throws an interception, he's got a fucking great pocket protection. The guy steps into a pass. It's always out of camera frame. You know, like, they were talking about it because they were like, you know, when you watch like Flacco's interception the other day, if the camera guy doesn't have to move to watch the defensive player trail and pick you off, that's a really bad pick when you're watching that. When you're watching a game and the ball is way out of the camera view, so they have to like try and adjust and move and zoom in, and there's like 4 guys down there, it's like always you're like, I don't know, maybe just something happened, but you don't actually get to see what happened with the formations. They're like, Purdy throws the best interceptions. You never know if it's his fault. Like, there's always someone down there.
I would say one of those was a bad call on his end. The other 2, you could go either way, I think.
So I thought about this because it happened this weekend. Interceptions are an interesting stat because it's always like against the quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. But like there was a throw that Baker had where he threw it to Otten, the tight end, who like
bobbled the shit out of it,
like unnecessarily like volleyball like bumped it up to the defender like into his breadbasket, and it was like, that's so annoying that's a pick six. Baker.
Travis Kelce's first fucking touch of the year was the pick 6.
Yep.
From Mahomes.
Yeah.
Because he fucking bobbled it and then got hit and it was up in the air and it was just like, thank you, breadbasket.
Yeah.
Like,
I almost think there should be like a, you know, there's like bad throw versus like, hey, you know, the wide receiver kind of fucked you over on this one, you know, like, because it happens fast, right? Sometimes it's like, oh, I was trying to make a play on it and I kind of just like, it bumped off my hand as I was trying to make like a diving catch. Sure. But some of these where it's like, it was like a little screen past the tight end who's like, blah, 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 and like just bobbled it right to him. It was so bad.
It's different. Like, it's different if you like make a good throw and it's bobbled and picked, like you're saying, or like Josh Allen's like double coverage, forcing this ball because I think I can get it done.
Yeah.
Pick.
It's also
You're
like quarterbacks having sacks on their stat sheet.
True. Yeah.
A little bit, you know, because like obviously they do apply that to an offensive lineman too. Like gave up a sack.
Yeah.
But if I give you 5 seconds of protection, I'm fucking sorry.
So
it's different. Yeah. It's different
I've heard
than
argued in the past is if there's an interception that touches the offensive player's hands first, then it would also count as either a fumble or an interception on the wide receiver's stat line.
I don't hate that.
So then that would also show where there was, like if the wide receiver's hands touch the ball first, the reason they don't do it though is because like you were saying, like a diving and it tips off your hand. It's like, that's not your fault, but
you could have just been like, oh, it was out of my reach. And you tried to make like a crazy catch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Speaking of interceptions, what do we think about 9?
Oh no, Gavin.
I'm not ready to hang the kid after 6 games. I'm just not.
I mean, I don't think anybody here is like, oh no, he's absolutely a bust, but
Carter definitely is in that.
No, Carter's not. Last week in the truck, we were on the way out to South Dakota.
You cannot bring up private conversations because what he says on the pod and what he says in the group text is like, put Brosmer in every time.
Yeah, no, that's true. But like we were driving out and he's like, no, 9's going to go off this week. And I was like, no, he's not, dude.
I need to see more. I hate to be the guy, but I'm going to stand on it. I need to see more.
I'm totally fine giving him the rest of this season, which apparently the coaching staff aren't. He has a concussion.
Correct.
But he does have the concussion, right?
But I'm fine giving
You don't
him
think so?
season.
You think it's a soft bench?
Oh, it's a soft benching. 100%. So is his 6 weeks out with an ankle sprain.
That was turf toe and an ankle, I thought.
I don't think it was turf toe.
I think it was just ankle.
Just the ankle.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow has turf toe.
But
no, I thought it was him and Burrow and then the ankle.
I do
I'll
think
double check, but
I
I
do
don't
think
think
though,
Pull that up
Gavin,
because my phone's going to die.
Gavin, if it is this bad, like if he's sub 100 for the rest of the season, you have to like have some sort of contingency plan for next year. You don't have to like cut him or say like
I would
you're
agree
a 2
with
now.
you. My problem is though is I just have a really hard time bailing on a kid on year 1 when we've watched a lot of guys light it up in year 1 and then looked like hot dog shit in year 2.
Yep. Yeah,
and make make massive regressions in years 2 and 3.
Yep.
CJ Stroud. How's he played since the first season?
No, that's great.
Hot dog shit. Let's be real.
I mean, that's great. I mean, but he has, to be fair too, McCarthy is 22. He's really young.
My problem with it is, yes, I agree with the contingency plan. I agree with looking. There's no one in this next draft. Not very many. Maybe 2 or 3 QBs worth grabbing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you need to bail on it. I just need to see more than 6 games after an injury. I need more. I need more. Now hold
turf
on.
toe, by the way.
There was no turf toe. It was just
it
the
was
ankle.
a joke that's been going around that in 2 weeks he'll have turf toe.
This was weeks ago. I saw the turf toe thing. So
No turf toe. Just the high ankle sprain.
That's wild.
So my thing is, so now if he goes out the next, let's just say he plays 4 of the next games, okay, and he puts up the performance he put up last week, I would agree. We need to start talking about another plan. If he comes out and he looks like he did in start 2, where you had a half of a football that looked really good and one half that looked meh, but one that looked really good, I am down to give this kid more time.
For sure.
That's what I am saying, and that is what I'm going to stand on. I cannot
What's
stand...
a good half? Like, just give me a random stat line where you're like, this is a good half.
The stat line's tough, though, because there have been bad stats, but then, like, if you're making the right decisions, delivering the ball with good strikes and not wasting time and making good choices, I'm not upset if you only put up, let's just say 100 yards and a half and 1 touchdown, but you didn't make any errors or any mental mistakes. I don't think that's bad football.
No, I would agree.
I don't need you to go put up 225 and 2 tutties and a half, but make fucking 10 missed throws. If you go out and go, hey man, in that half, he went 14 for 17 and threw for 80 yards with a touchdown. I'm good with that. I'm fine with that. That's not bad to me because you made the right decisions. You need to start somewhere. We are at the bottom. And the problem, I'm not saying you guys are doing this, but every other Vikings fan I know, the moment we falter, we're done. It's Fox, bail, new plan. And we start fucking gutting people. We need to give more time. The NFL as a whole, and we have talked about this in the offseason, how Sam Darnold, raw deal first 2 years, correct?
For sure.
Correct.
Zach Wilson, raw deal. Mac Jones looked like hot garbage. Now how's he look?
Well, Mac Jones never looked like hot garbage.
He
though.
did not look...
He didn't look that good, but he never looked like Zach Wilson.
No, but he didn't look good on the fucking Pats.
No, but he looked a lot better than JJ McCarthy.
I get that.
Yes.
But give the kid some time.
How long do you need, though?
I want to see at least fucking 12 to 15 games, personally.
Well, then he's got to get healthy then, too, right?
I would agree. I would
shit.
agree. I said this to Callie on the phone. They need to do a fucking sliding class in college. Trevor Lawrence, Caleb Williams, JJ McCarthy, fucking Bo
even
Nix,
Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen coming out of college.
Those two coming out of college. But like this young crew, like, dude, I watched Trevor Lawrence slide the other day and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not even feet first. It was like a half dog roll thing. I was like, what are you doing? You're going to get
weird.
killed.
Yeah, that's weird.
You're going to get killed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I'm not going to lie. If I'm a safety and I'm coming down, them feet ain't first, you're getting it.
Oh, you want to take a Kirby Joseph hit to the head?
Oh, yeah.
Dirty player. That's what they'll do, though. I mean, like, the thing is, though, is like, how can you tell a player not to come in hot?
Well, that and how can you, if
you're gonna slide,
the rule is your legs have to be forward and your legs aren't forward, I am taught to smash you.
Here's the problem, though.
Yeah.
Like, you're totally right. They've got to teach how to slide. The reality is, though, like the problem is we have running quarterbacks now, and in college they're just taught to run for their lives, basically get every yard.
Jackson Dart.
But yeah, Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart's a prime example of this.
But that said, right, like there is also the reality that there's 2 different ways you can go about this. If you're gonna slide, you have to slide early.
Yes.
Because the reason that a lot of these guys are scared to slide like a baseball slide is because of the safeties coming up hot as fuck and they dive 10 yards before they're at you. You know, I'm being exaggeratory, but they're diving and they're coming in fucking hot, dude. And they're coming in like, you know, at the ground level.
Yeah,
a missile that's like knee
off
height.
the ground.
And dude, if you slide backwards and your head is exposed, that's how a lot of guys used to get bad concussions sliding, is they'd take a hit to the head like that and you're completely defenseless.
Yeah, because it's like a double thing.
Guys are sliding forward. They're diving versus sliding.
But you're going to take the same concussion.
But that's the problem. You're going to take the same types of hits because now guys, if they're
It's
coming
head
in
on
from the
head.
side and shit like that,
Well,
what
like-
you've got to teach though is you've got to teach people like it is not about the 3 yards.
It's about the year of your career.
That's right.
You're gonna end
If it's the difference between you sliding now, not getting hit, and losing 3 yards on that run, you need to learn that you're giving up those 3 yards. I think one of the things we don't teach now, which seems so evident to me when you watch all these rookies, is it's okay to throw the ball away.
Yes.
It's okay to lose those 3 yards. It's okay to get rid of the fucking football. That's why they make it allowable.
The problem is
that whole purpose is for you to protect yourself and protect your team and not go backwards.
well, John Gruden's made it such a big thing for kids coming out of college. Like, oh, your completion percentage is not great. It's 62. We would really like to see it higher. You know, shit like that. You've made that such a point to bring up at every corner. Guys, I think, are worried to throw it away and kill that percentage.
Yeah, but like, I mean, if you look at the games, right? Like in a game where you might, you look worse if you take a 5-yard loss because you dump it off to like TJ Hawkinson in the flat with a linebacker covering him up.
Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more with that.
Your QBR alone, not only just you, but your QBR is worse for the wear
I agree.
because of you trying to do that. So I don't know. Like there is that argument. I get that, but
I just don't like the rolling slide because my fear with that is you're parallel and I come down and I dive to hit you and I go helmet to helmet on accident.
right. So what I was
I'm
going to
going
say,
to crush you.
the only way you can really combat this is the reality of what football is supposed to be. You're supposed to tackle in the chest, right? And if you're a runner, look at how little like running backs don't get a lot of concussions.
Because they stay on their feet.
Because they stay on their feet and they're waiting for contact and they're taking contact in the body. You know, they're not taking shots in the head. They're not diving on the ground for the last 4 yards. Like there is that like in between where it's almost like if you're Jackson Dart and you just refuse to fucking go down, then you have to learn to run like Josh Allen.
You do.
Where you turn your body and you take it in your shoulder. You got to learn to
commit
take
to the
hits.
contact.
That's right. You have to commit to the contact. Like there's different ways you can run the football. That's how Josh Allen has become successful. Is that realization that like when he first came out, he was doing a lot of bullshit sliding, getting hit. You know, and you got to learn like you're either going to take the contact with a linebacker in the chest, in the shoulders, or you're going to slide early. That's just the reality. Mahomes has figured out how to slide early. Mahomes slides early all the time.
But
or
Mahomes
even,
will
or
just
even
run out of
fake,
bounds.
or even kind of like, oh,
But
maybe
Mahomes-
I'll
That is
slide.
bullshit.
Mahomes-
The hezzy slide,
hate
that's
that
bullshit.
shit.
He's part of the problem, though. Doing that, in my opinion, is like you didn't see guys do that before him. He gives that little faint shudder, like, "Oh, I'm going to slide," and then he gains an extra 4 yards.
I hate
And I
that
hate
shit.
it. And then kids are like, "Well, if he can do it, maybe I can do it."
But they're just not as athletic.
They're well,
Kenny Pickett did in college.
either that, or they time it wrong. Or let's be honest, Mahomes is going to get the call. If you're Jackson Dart, you're not getting the call if I come down late and crush you. Like if you shudder, you might get it, you might not. But Mahomes, I know he's getting the call,
For
so
sure.
I'm not going to hit him.
Here's my problem with JJ, and I know I've told it to you.
Yeah,
I just don't see anything that he does that makes me feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm not saying we should bench the kid. Again, I agree he should play the rest of the season. I think he should play the rest of the season. Depending on what happens this offseason, he's likely the starter week 1 next year too. But the reality is, when I watch these young rookie quarterbacks, I'm not looking for them to win every game, but I'm looking for them to do things that you say, that is a trait that is difficult to come by as an NFL quarterback. And right now, there is nothing JJ McCarthy does outside of his speed that tells me that he's going to be an exceptional quarterback in the NFL. I'm not saying he can't be, but I'm just saying, for me, if I'm taking gambles on guys in the first round, I like a prototypical quarterback then. Like if you don't have a lot to say, this kid is really good out of college, I love when I say, yeah, but he's 6'5", 240 pounds, runs a 4.65 40, and damn, can he take a hit to the shoulder? You know, you love that shit. Or, yeah, but he can bootleg right and throw it off his back plant foot at, anytime, 70 yards on a dot. Like, that's the type of stuff that you want to see. And the thing I thought we would get from JJ McCarthy would at least be his escapability from sacks. He's so fast for a quarterback. I thought we would get a guy who could pretty much escape pressure, like in the very least.
He's had moments where he does, and he's had moments where he doesn't.
The problem is just the decision making. You know, it's like you're bootleg. You're trying to run out to the right and escape pressure, but then you get grabbed and you spin back, and now you're sacked by the guy that was trailing and was never going to catch you in the first place. It's shit like that where I'm just like, oh, what are we doing? It's the missed open throws. It's the bad decisions, not throwing the ball away, dumping it off to a tight end, taking a 5-yard loss, trying to do too much. It's just all that stuff. And again, if he had some crazy arm talent or, was just figuring out the defense and fucking audibling out of plays, and I don't know, man. It's just hard.
We're 6 games in. I don't know.
I know. His ankle sprain injury was a 3-week injury. They just let him sit on the bench and cook for a while.
But what's the purpose of that? Like, what does that gain us?
Try and get him more reps in practice. Try and get confident about what he's doing off of game day so that you can say, yeah, this kid can go in here and effectively run this offense.
I just don't.
I mean, that's what the reason would be.
The reasoning just doesn't make sense to me because your practice is only going to do so much.
But bro,
you need the game. You need the reps in the game. Period.
Talking about practice.
Yeah, talking about practice.
But doesn't that make you more concerned?
No, because if you don't have live reps, I said that about Sam Darnold. You didn't have a good O-line. You had no good live reps.
But
then he finally landed behind a decent O-line with a good coach that believed in him and got some reps and finally looked good with some, hey, let's turn the ball over on the 22-yard line and hand it to Sam Darnold. You're basically building up this kid's confidence with cherry-picked great situations. So what I'm saying is if you don't have the confidence and you don't get the opportunities in the game, what are you gaining?
But Gavin, I'm not trying to be a dick here.
No.
But if you're an NFL quarterback, I cannot give you fucking confidence.
We gave it to Sam Darnold.
No, Sam Darnold took it for himself when he showed up week 1 and we were fucking 14-3 and he was dropping dimes all over the field for JJ at 70 yards a clip. That's how he got it.
The first 3 weeks, our defense won every one of those games with turnovers on their fucking side. So that's my point. We built him up.
I don't know. I mean, what were they having? 30 fucking points a game the first 3 games of the season last year? I mean, I'm sure our defense was good. You score 30 points. If you can go out and put up 30 points
should win
in the NFL every single
week. 3
week.
turnovers within like the 40-yard line and giving you short offense that many times. Yeah, I'd sure hope you can put it in.
Dude, you are dicking down on Darnold, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not
dicking down on Darnold. I'm not. What I'm saying is when you give short field and you're able to build that confidence, that does matter. Because let's be real. The year before he played for us, did he have any confidence in himself? None. 0. And he openly said that. He openly said, I couldn't play for myself. I didn't believe in myself. I do here. I have a coach that does here. What did you say last year? He finally has a coach that believes in him.
I think what he got though out of Kevin Connell it's not the belief, dude. It's just, I am going to let you go out there and do your job. Can you do your job effectively with the offense and the pieces that are around you? That's the question. In New York with the Jets, I don't know, man. Really hard to get the job done. Probably not very good coaching. Not a lot of offensive pieces. He goes to Carolina. Not a lot of good coaching. Not a lot of offensive pieces. JJ comes to Minnesota. Great coach. Lot of offensive pieces.
Young.
Lot of open wide receivers.
Yeah. I got nothing.
I know you don't agree with me.
Not even the slightest.
But then I guess my question is for you. What do you think you've seen so far that gives you hope?
I've seen drives where he does command the offense and play really well. I have seen moments where he can escape and play well. We have seen it. Yes, one really bad game. You are correct.
What would you say, how many quarters of football have you seen Sam Darnold or JJ McCarthy play this year where you thought that was really good football?
Really good football?
No, let's just say pretty good.
Let's just say pretty good. Let's say good.
Pretty good, or yeah.
Quarters?
Sure, I'll even give you pretty good.
Well, we're saying the same thing. So is it good or pretty good? Which one is it?
Let's say pretty good even.
then you can't say even if good would be even.
Okay, dude.
Well, pick a fucking side of it.
Just pick whatever side you want.
Okay. I would say probably 5 quarters or 6 quarters.
That's absurd. You're not watching football. I think he's played maybe 2 good quarters of football.
That's crazy, but okay, sure.
But which ones are good, though?
When he asked you the number, I actually held a 2.
That's fine.
I
disagree with both of you, but that's
I think
fine.
he played 1 good quarter against the Eagles, and I think not the Eagles,
Chicago,
and he
game.
played 1 good quarter against Chicago. He had 2 decent quarters against Chicago.
So that would be 3 then right there.
What's the third one?
You just said 1 against the Eagles and 2 against
He
Chicago.
didn't play the Eagles
against
game. That was
Eagles.
Carson Wentz.
That's my bad.
Oh, sorry.
I think he played 2 good quarters against Chicago. Both of them the fourth quarter.
I would need to go back and fully review it, but if off the top of my head, without reviewing every game, I would say 5 to 6.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, it's okay. We
Time
all
will
agree
tell.
on that.
Time will tell.
We never will. No, it's fine.
We might.
Well, maybe we will.
We might. He's either going to be
He's gonna
really-
have to tear it up for you to come off this stand.
No.
So let me ask you this: what does he need to do in the end of this season for you to be like, I have confidence in this kid?
He needs
Give me
to
this.
go out, and if he's going to have bad games, he's got to have a half of a game where he looks good. I need to see him make some throws that are impressive. I need to see him start learning when it's time to throw the ball away and make decisions. He needs to stop hitting guys 10 yards over their head when they're wide open.
Because Gavin,
that's
even like, remember when he threw that back shoulder in the Chicago game?
Yeah, bro,
to
why don't
Addison?
you say some shit here, all right?
Yeah, okay.
What
so,
do you think?
Okay, so remember when he threw that ball to Addison? It was supposed to be like a back shoulder right near the pylon, right away from the defender. It was still like awkwardly inside where like Addison had to make like an awkward adjustment. He still caught it and then had that like weird kind of like slow motion fall. If you remember that. But like,
That's game what, 2?
no, this was the most recent game where then
I didn't watch this game, so I can't.
So
speak to it.
he actually, McCarthy made a good enough throw there to get us the lead, with 50 seconds left in their fucking kickoff.
That was
group
the Bears
ruined
game.
The Bears game.
I didn't watch it. I can't.
Yeah.
I literally, yeah.
So it's like even when it was like, oh, you made the right decision, the throw was still like awkward. Like, it was like, why wasn't that place where it really needed to be? Like a better corner there probably pokes that out or intercepts it even.
My problem with it too is like he wasn't running a crossing route. Like he's running a post route. So like it's not like he's not timed right with like the speed of Addison. He's like throwing to Addison who is in that area already. Like Addison moves like probably 6 inches to catch that ball. It's an interceptable ball. Dude, it's the throws 10 yards over guys' heads when
those ones
they're
are weird,
fucking
too.
open.
That's totally different than what he just brought up, though. So that's what I'm saying.
For sure.
I'm
like
saying
your answer way more
Yes.
applicable than this because we just watched Josh Allen have 15 throws that were atrocious
but
last week.
what I'm saying-
so you're gonna pick on a
I agree with you.
rookie.
No.
You're gonna pick on a rookie for one bad throw in the end zone, but we're not gonna talk about
that's
Baker.
not what I meant.
He's saying the
Yeah,
good throws.
That's what I'm saying. When the
good
best throws are
not
still
that
like,
But
it's like,
that's such a slippery slope. You had a way better argument for that.
I still, the part that concerns me more is the accuracy where he's like, 50% completion percentage and they're way off. Like it's way over guys' heads. It's like, okay, why is that not even like in the same zip code? That's weird. I don't know.
We're Vikings fans. We're probably slightly overreacting.
Slightly.
Yeah,
We're
think we're
literally known to
I
be the
think
first
slightly,
org to
and the
start
reason
like
I think
tanking.
we're slightly is because everybody else is saying way worse shit than we're saying right now.
Yeah, fair.
Like if you go talk to like other people, it's so much worse. Like if you're annoyed with what I'm saying, don't watch what anyone else is saying about him because it's way worse than this.
Mhm.
I think the hard part I have is I'm really sick and tired of the constant jump to immediate conclusion. Because if we do that and we just follow the Colin Coward like stance,
Yeah.
hold on, let me finish. Baker would have been done after year 2, right? In Colin's mind, Baker's done after year 2. What do you think Baker's currently ranked? Top 8?
Yeah, probably.
That's not a kid you should have cut. But in Colin's mind, 4 games in the start of second season, he's looking pretty tough. We should really be thinking about Baker just not being what we thought he was. I have a problem with the constant rush to judgment.
Well,
I really hate
we've
that.
all
I
agreed
think-
with that, though. We've said on this podcast multiple times that, like,
But
in
this
the
is
current,
my stance then, where I'm like, guys,
in the current
this-
era, we don't give young guys enough time. I think that's true. And I think this is probably another example of that where it's like, hey, didn't work out great in year one because he had the knee injury.
Got hurt.
And now he's kind of on and off the field and in a very rocky, what is effectively now his rookie season.
Mm-hmm.
Like
6 games in.
It's tough, right? Because now it's like you felt like you've dedicated almost 2 years now to this player.
You feel like you're already 2 in and you only have
in reality,
2
it's
left on the contract.
A third of a season he's played.
But I think the thing is, though, is like if I'm just going to go full scorched earth and just bring up all the shit that's a problem, he's now injury prone. Bad. He's fucked up. Like this guy is injured all the fucking time. And on top of that, my other problem is a lot of the time when you see rookie quarterbacks come into the NFL and suck, right? You are looking at teams and organizations that are fucking trash. We were 14-3 with a guy who was a backup before he got to us last year. We have seen KOC go above 500 with Nick Mullins, Josh Dobbs. I mean, it's just like you can't go from. So you're telling me right now, effectively, that JJ McCarthy, even though he didn't play last year, got an education the entire year on the NFL. We had concerns about him coming out of college in his ability to deliver the football and actually pass like an NFL quarterback because he never really had to at Michigan. We now have concerns that he's injury prone. And on top of that, I've seen better quarterback play out of Josh Dobbs, who got off a plane 2 days before he showed up here and came out and won a football game for us with Kevin O'Connell. So we have a good coach. We have a good organization. We have good offensive weapons. We were 14-3 last year. And this kid has gotten a year of listening and learning, which is not, we never knocked Jordan Love. Well, he's only played a few games. He came out and the Packers fans were fucking rabid after him immediately. You know what I mean? And this kid had 3 years to sit and learn. And that was part of what factored into them being annoyed. Aaron Rodgers.
That's a little different than sitting behind nobody.
I think it's helpful when you watch a team go 14-3. Like I think it's helpful to see a quarterback.
I think sitting behind a world-class Hall of Fame quarterback for 3 years in learning and taking team reps is totally different than blowing out your knee and sitting behind Sam Darnold.
No, I agree. I'm not saying it's the same. I am saying that the Packers fans were just as hot with Jordan Love starts.
Well,
and they were just as hot with Aaron Rodgers starts.
That's because they went from Favre to Rodgers and they expect you to win a fucking Super Bowl in your second goddamn year. We don't have that. We have ass. You want to watch fucking Nick Mullins play? Hold on. Would you rather watch Nick Mullins play?
But we don't have ass, buddy.
Answer my question. Would you rather watch Nick Mullins
play? Then JJ McCarthy?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yes.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'd love this.
Yes, right now Nick Mullins is a better quarterback than JJ McCarthy.
Then let's just do Mullins,
and that's
Brosmer.
Bad, by the way.
Let's cut the kid then and wash our hands and start over.
No, but dude, you're not saying anything. You're just getting upset, and now you're just telling me I'd rather watch Nick Mullins play. I'm
asking you a question.
Everything I just said is why people are concerned. I'm trying to paint a picture for you as to why it's concerning. It's concerning because of all of those things. We think we have the coach. We think we have the GM. We think we have the organization. Right? We think we have the offensive weapons. And we have proof that all those things are true. From multiple different quarterbacks.
Our line is still what?
Our line of
hit or
what
miss.
Do you mean?
Our O-line is hit or miss.
Hit or miss.
That's true.
It's better than it was last year.
I would say in games, in moments.
If our O-line, our starting offensive linemen are out there.
How many games have all of our starters played?
It's been like 2.
It's been like 2.
Yeah.
And one of them wasn't his play.
I don't think that we're saying you have to cut McCarthy. Right. I just think we're saying
there's very valid reasoning for people being concerned.
If it continues the way it has for the rest of the season, there probably needs to be some sort of contingency plan in case it doesn't get better.
I literally agreed with you.
Yeah.
I said that, but I'm not after 6 games going to roast this kid yet. I'm not doing it. That's all I've been saying.
Okay. I'm not saying we should cut him. I'm just saying
concerned.
There's a lot of concerns.
Yep.
What do we think? Speaking of concerns, what do you think about the Bears? They're 8-3.
They are frauds.
For sure they're frauds, but they know they're frauds too.
Yeah.
But like they're 8-3.
They remind me a ton of the Vikings team that went 13-4
For sure. Same.
with Kirk, where we had a minus point, because that's what the Bears have right now. They're like minus
3.
3 points, which I think the Vikings that season were minus 3 or 4 at the end of the year. And then we went and lost to the Giants. They feel exactly like that, where they're going to host a wild card team. It's going to be a good wild card team from the
they're gonna
NFC
get
West,
spanked.
and they're going to get beat.
They're going to get spanked.
But they're going to the playoffs. So
Yeah, for sure. I want to take responsibility for a take. Brock Purdy is a very good quarterback. And you were right out of the gate. And I'm just going to say right now, looking back, if a quarterback starts their career the way that Brock Purdy started his career,
Statistically, the greatest 6 games we've ever watched.
and that is literally true, by the way. The best first 6 games of a starting NFL quarterback ever.
Blows Montana and Brady's numbers out of the water.
people always said he was a system guy too. It's all Shanahan, right? But it's like,
Yeah, how did that work out when it was Jimmy Garoppolo?
yeah, true.
That guy's a system quarterback.
See, the problem
How'd
I
he
have
look?
with the system quarterback and why Carter says it fires me so far up. If you were a systems guy, how the fuck do you put up statistically the greatest 6 games ever? Bring them to a Super Bowl,
Yeah.
get hurt, they lose, and then bring them back the next year
Yeah.
No,
and
and
crush it.
Let me also say this. Like Purdy's game the other night, he's got 3 picks. But when they need to do what they need to do, like Purdy will get
He
the ball to the
delivered.
right
Yeah.
guy.
The thing
Yeah.
that you've always said, Purdy makes a mistake, still not rattled.
Correct.
There's never a
Yeah.
moment, even after the 3rd pick, comes down, grabs the tablet, looks at it, grabs the coach and goes, I fucked up here.
Yeah.
Immediately recognizes the problem and goes, got it. Grabs the helmet, suits back up. He's ready to
Yeah.
play. There's none of the,
And they go score a touchdown.
and it's not the what we see with rookie kids and what we see with JJ where he's getting rattled.
Yeah. And I'll say, like, I think for the Shanahan team, it's that the floor is higher, right? Like,
Right.
most people could go and be like decent
Good
with him.
You could be good with, let's be honest.
That's why I
When
think
you have-
people
when
are
you-
so concerned about JJ, though. Like, that's
Yeah,
why it's
because
like...
you'd think with KOC, it
But
would
yeah,
be
no,
similar.
regardless.
I think hard part is the difference there, in my opinion. You had a good O-line, a great defense, and great weapons. Now, granted, he was surgical, great decision making, all that. But you had some attributes around him that first season to really get your feet under you and help you out.
For sure.
We have half of that equation,
Correct.
not the other half. And I don't know. I agree with the take you said earlier where I cannot give you the confidence, but I sure as fuck can take it away a little bit.
100%.
If your O-line is dog ass like the Jets and Sam Darnold is running for his life, I get why you're gun shy after getting pummeled. Andrew Luck with the Colts. I get after being brutally beaten, you're like, dude, I'm done. I can't
Yeah.
do this. Like, I can't keep doing this.
Is that the biggest what could have been? you think,
absolutely
in
Gotta
NFL history?
without
Gotta be.
question in sports? Because
in NFL history.
I think in sports, he might be the greatest quarterback prospect we ever saw coming out
I think
of
it's
college.
tough because there's like guys that had like crazy shit happen to them too, you know, where, I mean, you have like career-ending injuries.
Yeah, what about
and
like
stuff.
Greg Oden's knees?
Yeah.
You know?
Or
Derrick
like,
Rose, knee,
yeah.
youngest MVP.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
I don't know. Andrew Luck for me will always be the tears and the what if because
Yeah.
I think he was just. I also love watching him at Stanford as the GM. I think it's the greatest thing
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
He gets so hyped and he knows every player's family and name. He's just a good dude.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of why I like Andrew Luck. He's just a good human being, like good
Well,
leader, good coach, just good person.
Yeah. And he's also like super smart. And he's also
Dude, watching
incredible.
the John Gruden interview with him like hurt my brain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm an idiot. I don't know this like this.
Yeah. Next level for sure.
But thank you for taking ownership of that.
He's good. He's a good quarterback. And, you know, like, I don't care if he has a bad game. He's a good fucking quarterback.
Where
But
do you think
to come out and look like that
in the game one?
in like his first few games in the NFL, like, you can't become bad. Like, you're not going to go from like that to being like fucking awful. Like, it's too many games in a row.
How did you feel about his first game coming back from the injury?
Yeah, he looked amazing.
Surgical.
Yeah, he looked really good.
And he
Who did
looked
they play? Was it the Cardinals?
Yes. Yes.
Was it the Cardinals last week? Yeah, 44-22 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come
Which,
back
I mean,
after
the
6
Cardinals are
weeks
trash,
off.
but
yeah,
yeah.
but you come back after 6 weeks off and you're dropping dimes.
Yeah.
Can we also touch on that if Jonathan Taylor is not playing a good game, Daniel Jones struggles a little bit.
100%.
Like,
Yeah,
I
100%.
hate to be the guy to point the fucking lightning in a bottle moment out, but like, Jonathan Taylor's the MVP of that fucking team. I don't care what anybody says. Daniel Jones is still Daniel Jones. He is still him. Jonathan Taylor just takes enough of the pressure off and stress where Daniel gets to be a little bit more loose playing.
For sure.
Like,
for sure. Also, Trevor Lawrence is not good at football.
That's such a hard one because there's moments
too up and down.
Dude, there's moments where that kid looks
I know.
Amazing.
I know.
And then there's drives
Doesn't
where I
matter.
think Zach Wilson plays better football. I don't understand because physically, he's a physical specimen.
He's huge.
6'4",
Can
6'5",
sling it.
240. He's got a gun of an arm.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense.
I think what's
Just
concerning for
passive.
him is
What?
that
It's
it's
too passive.
the part that's
Passive?
tough
What
with
do you mean?
Lawrence.
He just
Does
doesn't
it try?
No, I think he
Oh.
tries. I just don't think it's like it's not his like waking, thought. Football is not like
Oh, he's not.
he
He's
feels
not like
a guy.
obsessed.
Yeah, it feels like a guy who's just not obsessed with football. He's like really
Yeah.
committed
He's
to
not.
football.
He's not like a
It's like
Peyton
work.
Manning,
It
a
feels
Tom
like
Brady.
work and not his life, which
Yeah.
is fine. But if you're gonna just be like a mediocre decision maker, you got to make it your
Some-
life, or you're just not. Gonna
I think-
get that
I
Some
good.
Blake Bortles shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I think which is funny because he's at Jacksonville, but like I think what's
Actually, that is funny. That is good.
I think what's weird though too is like these super low lows that like happen a little too frequently with him are still happening this far into his career.
that's right. Yeah.
Where it's like if
Because
he
what are
was
we
doing
on
this,
year 5?
5. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, it's
That to me. You're never going to be an elite guy after 5 years if you are still dipping that low.
yeah, because I mean, he has games where you're just like, you are bad.
Dude, there are games where I would stand on that Nick Mullins could lead that offense better. Like,
Yeah,
hands
it's
down.
weird.
And then, but the wild part is there's even games where like drive 1, I'm like, oh God, turning the game off. And I change the channel to a different game. And then I come back in the third quarter and he is fucking rocking it. And I'm like, what?
Well, like
the
here's
fuck?
because like here's what'll happen. He'll have a game where they'll literally put up like 6 points in the entire game, and then the next week he'll go play the Chargers, whose defense looks amazing, and drop 35 on their head. And it's like
And he's
that
surgical
doesn't
about
make
it.
sense. Like how can that
the
happen?
only thing I can say for Trevor Lawrence is that maybe he's like working out the kinks with the new offense with Liam Cohen. Because I've heard it's a quirky offense. Liam Cohen's kind of a quirky guy. Right. That guy. Yeah.
What?
That was what you
I didn't even hear that.
that in Jacksonville they say Duval.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they hired Liam Cohen and he did his first press conference,
he like
he like
ended
did the
it,
most awkward
Oh.
Duval you've ever heard.
and like
the only
it was
thing,
so corny, man. It was awesome.
Duval.
the only
That's like
thing
what
I
he
can
did.
think of is like all of us have played sports.
Same tenor and everything.
All of us have played sports and had a leadership position on a team.
Yeah.
I have never waved my coach off. Waving my coach off for me was like a huge red flag to that whole offense and to him. When he got frustrated in like week 3 and he's just like, whatever, I'll call my own play.
It worked though.
It did work, but you do that on your college team. You waved off your O-line coach or something. You can get your ass chewed.
Did he call the wrong play?
That's not what I'm asking you.
Oh, I'm getting my ass chewed. Am I calling him off if it's the wrong play?
I don't know.
Sure.
Are you?
Sure. Chew my ass on the sideline. If we're in the end zone, yeah, I'll take it. Come and chew my ass on.
Damn, I don't know, man. I respect. As like a middle linebacker or an outside linebacker, man. You tell me to go. If I don't agree with it, I'm still going. You want me to blitz? I don't think it's the right move. I'm still going.
I think it's
I'm
a little
not waving.
different. It's a little different on defense though too.
It is.
But
'Cause there's
like
a
you're
feel
telling
to
me
that.
you're a middle linebacker and you have every cue from all your film that they're going to run up the middle. And your coach tells you he wants you to do an outside blitz. But the whole game that you're in there, the whole game, you're on the goal line, by the way, like the 4-yard line, and you're up by 3.
But do I wave him off or do I just ignore him? Waving him off publicly is different
Yeah,
than just
the wave off is
the
extra.
being like,
For
fuck
sure.
off, I'm doing what I want.
Yeah.
And just me being like, got it, coach. I ain't doing that. but not indicating that I'm not doing it is different. You know what I mean? Like the whatever.
Yeah, no,
That's true. That's
I'm not waving it off. I just might go to the huddle and be like, yeah, actually, fuck that. So here's what we're gonna do. Like that.
Yeah, see that? Okay, I'll agree with you there. If I'm the middle
I'm
linebacker
getting,
and
I'm
I
getting
know
the call in. I'm like, sounds good. And then I'm going to the huddle and I'm like, definitely not. Here's what we're gonna do.
yeah,
Like,
I say if I'm the middle linebacker and I'm like, hey, got it, coach. Yep, outside. Nah, it's going here. I'm putting my ass here.
yeah.
That's different than being like, fuck off. I'm not doing
He
that.
didn't flick him off.
No, he just like waved him off
like
with
this.
the hand.
The
and then
gesture
walked
is
back.
the gesture takes it over where you're kind of like, come on, man.
It's just
That
not.
was
It's not
disrespectful.
professional.
I really
It's
don't
not
have a problem with it. If you're a starting quarterback and you think you see something and your coach is in your ear, like, yeah, and then, okay, X, Y, you're like, shut the fuck up.
You
dude.
brought up Peyton Manning coaching his own team.
Yeah. I mean,
That
Peyton
year that-
Manning literally called off shit all the time.
That year that Caldwell had cancer, Austin Collie goes on the podcast. He's like, Peyton was the coach? Fuck you mean? No, Peyton called the plays. He ran everything.
Yeah.
There was no one else in charge.
Yeah, they've also said in interviews, too, that Drew Brees called off Peyton a bunch of times. Sean Payton.
Oh,
Do you think we'll see
Like,
Manning or Brees
I don't think
ever?
he like was like, fuck you, but I think he
Yeah.
was definitely like, yeah, we're not doing that play.
Do you think we'll ever see Manning or Brees go and like be either a coach or like a coordinator?
I don't think so.
I think Brees.
I really don't.
No,
They've
I think
solidified themselves so hard as like, you know,
Manning has a chance.
I'll tell you this. The other problem with this now is there's way too much money in sports media.
The
Like,
Eli
yeah,
Payton
the
thing
Manning
is getting
cast
paid.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
so much money, dude. It's so much more money than you would make coaching.
And
And
way
it's
less
so much less stress.
like way less opportunity to fail too.
right.
Well,
right?
like, and we talked about this before the season started. How many guys really like the Ben Johnson thing was a big one. You want to leave Detroit and go to the Bears. The cast is good, but the GM and all of that is atrocious. You want to sign up. If you don't excel, how long before they call for your head?
Right.
A
Is
year,
Ryan
maybe
Poles
two.
bad? Is he that bad?
Yeah, he's bad.
Yeah,
think?
Oh yeah,
bad.
he's trash.
He's
No, he's fucking
he's
trash.
fucking bad.
He should. I can't believe he's not fired.
But that's my thing.
He's
So
a
like,
terrible
say
GM.
the Bears
Yeah.
were
Terrible.
Say the Bears were 2-9 right now. They'd be calling for Ben's job. Fair.
No, they wouldn't call for Ben.
You don't think so?
But they'd for sure fire fucking Ryan Poles.
But you know what I mean?
Who
But like
should have been
Manning doesn't
fired
have
a
to
long
worry
time ago.
about that with the analyst stuff and then a
Bro,
little bit
Yeah,
of this.
Ryan Poles vouched for Matt Eberflus. Don't forget that.
Oof. Yeah.
It doesn't cook.
Like,
well. That
I'm
cooks like
pretty
old
sure,
milk.
by the way,
That cooks like
Yes.
old
I'm
milk.
also
Oiled
pretty
milk.
sure Ryan Poles fired Matt Nagy and traded Mitch Trubisky. They were 11-5 in the playoffs.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the Mitch
He
Trubisky thing is almost
fired
as
Matt
bad as
Nagy.
Baker.
He traded Mitch Trubisky. He brought in Eberflus. Eberflus was
Ass.
historically bad. And then he argued to keep Eberflus. And then the owner halfway through the season was like, we cannot keep this
I
guy
never
any
really-
longer. Then he promoted Thomas Brown,
Oof.
who somehow looked worse at coaching than Matt Eberflus.
Can we take a moment?
And then he got to keep his fucking job. Like, no, this guy is trash, dude. All the players that they've traded to and the deals that they've done.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, bro,
Yeah.
you bringing in Montez Sweat, you got to pay that guy $25 million a year. He's been average in Washington.
Yeah.
Like, it's egregious.
What I
we
just don't
talk-
understand is why they ever got rid of Nagy in the first place.
why did they
Right?
get
No,
rid of
why?
Lovey?
Yeah.
Why did they get rid of Lovey?
Yeah,
That's the real question.
that is the real
Yeah,
question.
that kinda
Lovey
goes all
brought
the
you
way
to a
back, yeah.
Super Bowl
Yeah.
and
But,
then
like,
a playoff
this
contender.
is the same question that we are going to ask from the Steelers fans when they get rid of Tomlin. Don't forget that. Because what's going to happen is if they get rid of Tomlin and they go into some rebuilding phase, they're going to be asked. And Steelers fans are not used to being asked because they haven't been for 17 fucking years.
25.
And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
they're going to be in a
Literally.
rebuilding program. If it's not Mike Tomlin coaching that group of players right now, they are literally probably fucking 3-8.
You're giving them 3?
He's probably worth 3 wins. Yeah, I could
No,
see
no,
that.
no. I'm saying you think the team would win 3 with like a Matt Eberflus.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe 2.
Dude, I was like, man.
He's worth 1 less win
I
there.
don't know,
yeah.
man. I was thinking,
You say Eberflus, all right. They might be 0-9. No, but I mean
There
that's
are moments
the
this-
reality, right? Like that's what guys don't think about. Like it's Lovey though. You're right. They should have never fired
Why
Lovey.
would you bail on Lovey
No,
Smith?
and the thing about Lovey too was he was a coach that could have been there for so fucking long, and they could have been 500 or better every single year. Had a few outside shots at running to the bowl. Like, that's a guy. And then Nagy comes in. I don't think Nagy was even bad.
No, but like
that's a bad org. That's a bad place to play. Guys don't want to be there, and they're scrapping out wins with Mitch Trubisky. I mean,
I'm pretty sure it was the last year of the 16 game season. They were 12-4, and that was the double doink game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure against the Eagles. Like, they should have won that playoff game,
right?
And like, I think it was short. It might have been maybe not after that game, but it was after the next season that he got fired.
Yeah,
and it was like,
because then I think after that, I think they went.
They regressed. They were like 9-8.
I think they're 9-8.
But it was like they're on the doorstep of being like a
Bro,
a contender.
if your team
now.
is in and out from like 9-8 and 12-4, like
You're good.
You're good. You cannot be dumping coaches.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And to dump him after a Super Bowl appearance, consistent playoff, drop down a year, go right back into the playoffs the next year. What are we doing?
Because the reality is too, let me just say this. People talk a lot about it being really hard to get the quarterback right. I think it's harder to get the coach right.
I couldn't agree more.
It's harder to get the coach right. And like when you have a good coach, don't blame your coach for having a couple bad years. Like this year, I'm annoyed with some of the stuff that KOC has done.
Mm-hmm.
But like if we end this season 6-11, I'm not going to say that KOC is the problem.
Well,
I've seen enough other stuff to think that there are a lot of other problems.
Correct.
Well, correct. The other thing that I would agree with is like, it's really easy to catch a flash in a pan with a coach where you've got a couple good years. It's really hard to look at a Lovey Smith where over the body of work, you were consistently good, or a Mike Tomlin, Trevor Shanahan, like KOC makes that argument now, like Andy Reid, like guys that just keep you. You might not always be there, but you're right at the hump.
You're always relevant.
You're always relevant. You're always a contender. You're always like, man, they figure out that piece. If they draft well, like they could really be it.
Yep.
No, I agree.
I couldn't agree more. I think the coach is a huge part, and that's why I've always maybe been a little bit on the soft side on like wanting to roast dudes that end up at bad orgs with bad coaches after a couple bad years. Because it's like, dude, if you have the wrong coach, like that can fuck with you, or the wrong quarterback room for you.
Yeah.
Like if you have the wrong pieces around, that's not a good place to be.
Again, this is why, like when all the rage was like, hey, Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, they're getting head coach jobs, and Johnson goes to the Bears. It was kind of like, okay, whatever. But when Glenn went to the Jets, it was like, dude,
what are you doing?
This is not a place that's like built for success anytime soon. And it has been a train wreck.
Yeah, but in that respect too, like you got to also imagine like Aaron Glenn's got to take that job.
Does he?
Yeah. Ben Johnson does not have to take that job.
Hold on.
Ben Johnson was highly sought after as a head coach.
Why does Aaron Glenn have to take that
Because Aaron Glenn's not going to get that many coaching opportunities. And if the defense in Detroit even falls off a little bit.
I mean, you shared the stats.
This.
They were like 24th on average.
That's right.
League.
They were not that good on defense. And so if you're Aaron Glenn and you're like have the 24th best defense in the NFL, but you're getting head coaching offers, you've got to take those seriously. But because the reality is if you don't get that coaching job and then you're 24th in the league again next year and there's some young hotshot offensive coordinator that shows up, you're definitely not getting considered for those jobs. So like Ben Johnson, super sought after. But like Aaron Glenn, that's circumstantial. You have to take that opportunity. It's a fucking $6 million a year pay raise. Like you have to go do it.
But it's just such a trash place.
For sure, but
can we also?
But I think the reality is this too now, right? Like you got to consider this as a head coach, right? Your resume now, having been a head coach in the NFL, even if you go to a trash org and you guys aren't that good, you can use that as kind of a reasoning for why it didn't work out.
I mean, we've seen guys too.
You're taking that step so that if you have to take a step down, you can make that step again.
Because if you were the guy to come in and change the Jets, that's a fucking resume builder right there.
And if you're the guy that comes in and the Jets are bad for 4 years, right?
You kind of have an out.
Now you have an out. And you can go back to being a defensive coordinator somewhere. And if you're a good defensive coordinator and that team is good, Now you have another head coaching opportunity. If you're Aaron Glenn and you don't take that job and the defense regresses, you're probably not getting another job offer as a head coach.
Why am I spacing on the Niners defense?
Salah.
We've seen tons of guys was like, I'm out. I'm going back.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen tons of guys do this. Salah has done this.
I just want to call him Sale. I don't know why.
Right.
It is spelled a little bit interesting, but like tons of guys have done this. Nagy went back to being Andy Reid's O coordinator. Like tons of guys. So that's the thing.
It's like that's the step down. Even if you're bad, Eberflus is the defensive coordinator for Dallas right now, isn't he? I'm pretty sure.
Explains why they're such a porous defense. Yeah,
their defense has not been bad the last 3 games.
They've picked it up, but they were at the start of the season.
You can also mark how easy it is to see you trade for Quinnen Williams.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're not that bad anymore.
It mattered.
In all fairness, they were also very injured. Like
for sure,
they had guys come back in conjunction with getting some pieces via trade.
Right.
Can we circle the one thing to end on? I want to get your
really
take
quick
on this.
before. Yeah, go ahead. But then we got to do our picks for the week.
We got to do picks, but I want to. Can we just talk about the Pats really quick? Drake May looks good, and Mike Vrabel looks like a great head coach, and I fucking hate that. I absolutely fucking hate it. I can't stand it. I wanted them to be in purgatory just a little fucking longer and a little bit of struggle. God damn it.
Yeah,
Am I the only one here?
No, I very much...
He disagreed with me.
No, man. I felt like...
I thought they'd be good.
I thought,
I don't want them to be good.
I'm the only one here that thought they would be good.
I will give you flowers. You thought they would. I don't want them to be good, though. I want them to suck a little. Fuck.
I wanted them to experience for a little while
what I've been dealing
with a winning team.
I mean, they did have 4 years. They were not pretty good.
Fuck off.
I mean, yeah, but they had 20 where they were so good. So it's like, oh.
Can we get 5 years that they play like the Jets play,
hold
please?
On.
Please?
Let's just say this, though. They were pretty bad for 4 years, dude. I mean,
but they
Mac
weren't.
Jones, and then it was fucking Cam Newton. Like
the Cam Newton experiment.
They weren't
trash.
that good with those two guys. Let me just say this too. The other thing is this not kind of showing us a little bit about like what it takes? Like if you want to go up and down and you're gonna rebuild, you got to really rebuild, man.
You have to buy into a rebuild. You can't half-ass it.
Rebuild.
Yeah, you can't half-ass it.
So like you don't want to do what the Wilfs do and like
that's
competitive rebuild things.
It's the same perpetual cycle though that like the Steelers are in.
Mm-hmm.
Which like,
you're good enough every year
like
that
tear
you can
to
never,
the studs.
That's it.
That's the thing. You have to tear to the studs because you cannot tear it halfway.
You got to change your.
You can't get rid of half the mold.
You can't just put lipstick on this pig.
No, like dude, we've talked about this 1,000 times. When was the last time our O-line was good?
Oh God.
Never in our lifetime.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I mean, maybe
Phil
during the
years, maybe?
the 09, like the Favre.
But were we really good or were we just average?
I mean, AP ran for 2,000 yards. I'd say we were pretty fucking good.
AP was running for 2,000 yards no matter what.
No,
he
he
had a
wasn't.
point to prove.
No, the fuck he wasn't.
I don't know about that.
No, he wasn't good. Look at the O-line the other years. He won running for 2,000 yards.
Yeah.
I think AP came off that.
I
think AP came off that ACL tear going, hey.
So I bet that's 16 years ago. So it's not like it was recent.
Favre had time.
I couldn't drive, bitch. You couldn't either.
Yeah,
maybe you could. I could.
17.
Damn, I was 12.
I thought the Patriots would be good. They just have too many things going in the right direction. Vrabel's a great coach.
To be fair, Cal said 9 and 8. So like you didn't not like crazy
I thought they'd
good.
Be 9 and 8 or better.
Yeah, but like hold on, give him his flowers because the rest of us
he
said they'd be
nailed
ass.
it.
You guys thought he was gonna be like,
bro.
I said 4 wins.
We gave him 4 and 5
4 and 13,
respectively. I
5
think,
and 12,
and we were like, they're gonna be bad. And Cal's like, I don't know,
honestly,
guys.
The biggest crow I have to eat.
I didn't think they'd be 10 and 2.
Dude,
I mean, 10 and 2 is crazy.
The biggest crow I have to eat is Drake May looks fucking surgical.
And it's like we were talking about the other day, though. Like his rookie year, not that good. But if you look at the actual statistics behind it, great completion percentage, decent touchdown to interception ratio. Like
that one's a little rocky, but yeah,
I'd have to look up his actual.
That was kind of bad.
I'd have to look it up.
Let's do our picks quick because it is getting late.
Yeah, we better roll out of here. Okay,
I gotta be up early.
All right, Packers, Lions.
Where is it? Detroit.
Yeah,
Lions.
Okay. Chiefs, Cowboys.
Who do you have?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take the Packers.
Damn.
Let's go. I love
Chiefs,
that.
Cowboys.
Chiefs.
Cowboys.
It's in Dallas.
Cowboys.
Chiefs.
Half. I'm gonna say Cowboys.
I was just saying you're gonna bet on your boy.
I'm
going Chiefs on Thanksgiving. Give me it.
Bengals, Ravens. At the Ravens.
Who's playing
Ravens.
quarterback?
I think
Joe Burrow.
Burrow's going to play, but I got Ravens.
Bengals.
Bengals.
Ravens.
Bengals.
Ravens.
Book it right here.
Book it.
Yeah,
He still
bet
can't
it.
stop that awful defense from conceding a million points.
Yeah, but you can't stop Joe Burrow and
He is
Jamar
amazing.
Chase for
And
throwing
I'll tell you
up
what,
200
though.
yards.
Lamar looks like shit. He's hurt.
Yeah, he does look banged up.
He got what,
He's
turf
hurt.
toe now?
I don't know what he's got.
He just looks
Burrow
banged
had
up.
turf toe. I
He
don't know.
looks-
I don't know what
Lamar
is.
looks banged up
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Bears, Eagles.
Eagles.
Bears.
That's wild. Okay.
Bold. I love it. Love it. Love it.
Bears.
You really are just betting on the Bears. You think Bears win the Super Bowl this year?
No. I just think the Eagles have way too many problems right now. That
Yeah.
game they played last week was fucking trash.
That was so
They had
Saquon
weird.
21
Barkley-
points in the first
Saquon
quarter, and then they couldn't score the whole rest of the
That was
game.
weird.
Saquon Barkley looks, I feel like, banged up or something. Something
Their
seems
O line
off.
is trash.
Yeah, well,
Their O line is
they
not
moved
okay.
it all around.
Yeah, because
They've got
didn't Dickerson retire? I mean,
well, yeah, but they've got who's the guy that does the
Jordan Mailata.
yeah, he's playing right
and-
tackle.
Voice of an angel, by the way.
Yeah, he has
Jordan
to because
Mailata.
Dickerson's gone.
Yeah, I know, but he was
Like-
playing guard. Why you move him to
He's
tackle?
a big boy. You got to
He
put him
is.
out there.
But like,
There's a reason.
is he
he's
that
out
big?
there. There's a reason he's out there. Because they seen who else could play right tackle.
I just feel like going from
I
I think it's left guard to right tackle is a bold move.
no, it's a bold move,
Yeah,
Cotton.
it is for sure.
But
like as
see how it
an
works out for him.
lineman, let me ask you: could you go from left guard to right tackle?
if I was the size of Jordan Mailata, yeah.
Okay, but
I
at
don't,
your
know,
size,
I don't even know
at
how
your
big
size,
he is, but he's like 6'5" or
Enormous.
6'6",
I think
like
he's 6'6", 330 pounds. I bet.
Yeah, you can put that guy right tackle. All right, 49ers, Browns.
Niners.
Please pick the Browns with Shadur.
Browns.
Are
Let's
you
go.
fucking kidding me?
I
You're just
love these
upset
picks.
week.
I love these
It's
picks.
upset.
Cal's just going upset week.
It's
That's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah,
distracted.
yeah, I love it.
Underdogs are hungry. I just think
I see what you
Purdy's
did there.
coming up.
That was a good dad joke. The underdogs are hungry over Thanksgiving weekend.
thank you.
Purdy's coming off a
Thank
bad
you,
game.
dude.
He's going to be surgical.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. This
Slice
is the
and
week of
dice.
upsets. All right, Jaguars, Titans.
Oh, ass all around. Jags.
Jags in a snooze fest.
Yeah, I'm not watching that
13
game.
and 9.
Texans, Colts.
Colts. Texans are frauds.
Texans.
I'm going to take the Texans.
No chance.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Taylor puts up 250 yards. and
Saints,
3 touchdowns.
Dolphins in the snooze fest of the weekend. Actually, the next game might be.
I'm going to go Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Saints.
The Saints are so
So ass. Who's their quarterback?
I'm probably
Who's
going to
their
go
quarterback?
fucking-
Rattle?
Jets.
This is a hard week. I legit feel like I could go 0-16
you
this week. 0-14. Falcons, Jets.
Oh.
Sunday at noon.
Kirko, not prime time. Yeah, give me
Tyrod
Falcons.
Taylor. Tyrod
yeah.
Taylor playing.
Falcons.
Give me Falcons.
Tyrod Taylor's starting quarterback for Jets. Jets.
Okay.
Kirk Cochain's going down. I'll never bet on him again.
Rams, Panthers.
Rams.
Duh.
Not even close.
They're so good
It's gonna
right now.
beat the brakes
Cardinals, Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get right game for the Bucks. I'm with you guys.
Yep.
Vikings, Seahawks.
Sea chickens.
Vikes. Stand on business.
Vikings.
McCarthy comes
I hope
back.
so.
McCarthy
Please.
comes back, throws for 200 plus, and we beat the brakes off of Sam Darnold.
It's Brosmer.
Is it Brosmer?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the concussion. Fuck.
And that's why I think we're going to win. So
Seahawks.
And that's gonna look not good
I think
for
that
Jacob
defense is
McCarthy.
going to really want to put it on Darnold. I think this is his first real test. I'm going Vikes.
it's not his first.
I mean,
real
the
test,
Rams made him look
What they
just played the
horrendous
Rams.
a few
What?
weeks ago.
but they played the Rams.
Like 2
Did
weeks
they
ago.
lose?
They got.
Yeah, but by one. They barely lost that
Oh,
game.
yeah,
and
he
he
had
threw
4
4
picks.
interceptions, and
Yeah.
they barely lost that game.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Matt
I'm going to
Stafford's
say
old.
it's in Seattle, by the way. The
Vikes.
Seattle is a 10.5 point favorite.
Yeah, I got Seattle.
Vikes.
I'm going to take the Vikings.
I love that you guys do that,
Hey,
but
hey.
I can't.
This is the first week me and you are taking home team just
Together.
to say that.
I
out
can't do
Yeah.
it.
Raiders,
fucking
Chargers.
This is the first time I picked against us.
Chargers.
Raiders, Chargers.
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 Not a,
yeah.
not a debate.
Bills, Steelers.
Bills.
Bills.
They got to have a bounce back game.
How bad can Josh?
God
Allen
damn
be?
it. I hope not because I need to win. I want him to put up 50 points so I can beat the brakes
I think
off
Rodgers
Nathaniel.
is still out. I'm going to say the Bills.
Yeah.
Broncos Commanders.
Broncos.
Ugh.
I don't think Jaden's back yet.
Terry McLaurin's questionable again. Broncos.
Giants Patriots with Jameis.
Pats.
Is it Jameis or is it?
I think it is still Jameis, but I'm gonna get.
Didn't Dart have 4 concussions or some shit?
I got to go Pats. 10-2 against 2-10 is tough. I mean, come on.
Yeah, Jackson Dart's questionable with concussion.
Yeah, I got Pats.
Pats.
Oh, man, if it was Jackson Dart, I'd say New England all day.
It's because you hate Jackson Dart.
He's just not ready.
So
He's
Cal,
just got too much chain for you.
Cal, you had mentioned the
I'm
Rams.
going to say New England.
Let's
by
go.
the way.
You had said the Rams look so good. I did start to build like a top 10, and I had the Rams at 1, the Patriots at 2. So I am fully giving you your flowers on the Patriots.
Also,
The
I just want
Pats
to
at
mention,
2 might be a little high.
I'm
I don't
pretty
know,
sure we can double check transcript, but remember we all had to pick in the beginning of the year our Super Bowl favorites, 2 from each side.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I did say Rams.
What
You
did
did?
I have?
I just want to say Rams. I said
Yeah,
did I
Rams.
have?
that's fair.
I said Rams, Eagles.
They look like they're going. The
and
Rams are
I think
so
I
good.
said Ravens, Bills.
I think
I could see that.
I went Niners, Rams. I feel like I went Niners. No, I don't remember.
I don't know. Either
I
way,
gotta look back.
the Rams are very good.
The Rams
they're
are
very
very
fucking
so
good.
The Rams look.
Stafford is like-
Stafford looks
He's turned back the clocks.
Elite.
I don't know what's going on.
elite.
Yeah.
Whatever juice they're giving him, keep.
It's that glass
pumping.
table. they got.
If he's playing like this,
Is it that, or is it the fucking little child they found on the Amazon that found like some sort of seed to give him?
what?
He's
like-
taking
like
he's
the-
taking some seeds.
No, like the fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory shit. Dude,
I
I
don't
think
know
they
anything
found,
about that, but
I think he
but I
found
know
the
they got
secret
that,
recipe.
that glass table.
I don't think that's it.
They have like some table made of glass or something. I don't know.
Either
I
way,
don't know.
if Stafford looks
crystal
this
table.
good,
Let the sun hit it right and lay on that for a while.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't really give a fuck.
Some
what he
witch
says. He looks
shit
damn
going on.
good.
But
He
between
looks-
him playing like that and that defense looking as hungry as they look, and they're young, oh
Yeah.
man, they look
Mhm.
good. They look scary.
Devontae
And
Adams-
again, another example of you have a good few years, you pretty much rebuild for 3 years. Just dump everybody.
and Devontae Adams looks like Devontae Adams of old.
Yep. All right. Well, hey, thank you guys all for listening. We really appreciate it. Great pod. Fun to be back with everybody in studio. Hope everybody is having a great Thanksgiving, or had, I should say. It should be like a day or a couple days maybe.
Couple days out.
All right. Thank you guys. We'll see you on the next one.